Sometimes the most profound wisdom doesn't come from some ancient scroll or a really dense philosophy book. Sometimes it's just hiding in plain sight, in a place like a social media comment. And believe it or not, one comment in particular holds this incredible key to understanding the forces that are at play inside your own mind. So today we're going to deconstruct this single, really powerful comment. It uses an ancient myth to basically create a map of the human mind. It's a fascinating way to look at the hidden forces that drive our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions every single day.
We tend to think of myths as, just old stories, fakes. But what if a myth is actually a blueprint for our own internal world? What if there's a powerful ancient story that's playing out right now, inside your head? This is the first line from the comment, and it just sets the stage perfectly. Right away, it tells us this isn't about some distant gods or make-believe battles. Nope, it's about you. The whole drama, the entire thing, is happening inside your own mind.
Okay, so let's meet the first key player in this internal drama. The source gives it the name Kali, and it represents this kind of raw, dynamic, and, chaotic energy that exists inside all of us.
And this isn't some abstract, floaty concept. You know this feeling. It's the restless mind, that familiar sense of thoughts just rushing around, of impulses and emotions bubbling up before you can even think. It's the raw, untamed energy of our inner world.
See, when this energy is just left to its own devices, it becomes the part of us that is purely reactive. Think about a time you just snapped in anger or felt a wave of anxiety completely take over. According to this framework, that's this unconscious energy at work. It's incredibly powerful, but it's unfocused and can even be destructive.
But here's the thing. That restless energy isn't the only force in the game. The comment brings in a second, completely contrasting element, a silent, still, and grounding presence it calls Shiva. This is the other side of the coin.
This is such a cool idea, right? It's not another thought, and it's not another emotion. It's the part of you that is simply aware of your thoughts. It's that quiet background, that consciousness that can just watch the storm of your mind without getting totally swept away by it. And the crucial point here is that this isn't some active force that goes to war with the chaos. It's a silent witness. It is the stillness. It's the grounding presence of consciousness itself. Think of it like the quiet space in which all that mental noise is happening. Okay, so this is where this whole myth gets really, really practical. This isn't about Shiva defeating Kali or your awareness crushing your emotions. It is not a battle. It's a transformation. It's all about the relationship between these two forces.
So look at it this way. On one hand, when our energy is driven by unconsciousness, it's reactive, it can be destructive. But when that exact same energy is grounded in awareness, it totally transforms. It becomes creative, it becomes compassionate, and even purposeful. So it's not about getting rid of the energy, it's about giving it a solid foundation to stand on.
So, how do we actually do this? Well, the comment doesn't say to fight your mind or suppress your feelings. No, instead, it points toward what it calls a subtler wisdom.
The goal here isn't to become passive or to just numb yourself to your own power and your emotions. It's definitely not about escaping from them. It's about learning to engage with them in a totally new and much wiser way. And here's the path forward, laid out almost like a philosophical recipe. First, you take all that restless energy and you consciously place it upon your silent awareness. Then you let your actions, your movements, arise from that place of inner stillness, instead of just from pure reaction. It's a huge shift from reacting to, responding. This final line just nails it. It sums everything up. Your power, all your emotions, your drive, your impulses, it doesn't have to be your master. Instead, it can serve your deepest awareness. It's about letting your conscious, witnessing self be the guide for all that incredible energy you have inside you.
And that really leaves us with a final thought to carry around. As you go about your day, it's a pretty powerful question to ask yourself. Is your raw energy just running the show on its own? Or is it grounded? Is it guided? Is it bowing to your quiet, conscious awareness? The relationship between those two things really defines so much of our inner world.